from Independence Stadium. Two teams trying to put the finishing touches on their season in the Independence Bowl. It's the Delaware Blue Hens and the Baylor Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Well, guys, Coach Aranda talked to me before the game. His message for his team, we still have a lot to prove. Even though they didn't get the expectations that they had this season and the wins that they wanted, their quarterback has been terrific all season, the Heisman Trophy winner. Some people are sitting out bowl games now, but he has decided he still has things to show. He wants to prove what kind of quarterback he is and walk off the field as a winner one last time. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Baylor's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity. Just
snags it, and he's open. The 20. Touchdown Bears! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Blue Hens offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Let's take a look at our impact players. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Silver. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
On the ground, it's Ellison. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Ellison. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back. First guy miss and going to get hot. Yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Running inside. It's Roberts. Got enough for the first. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
And he's in! Touchdown, Delaware!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Flagway. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miller. Powers through. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's Lagway to pass. Got it. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To throw, it's Lagway. Flips it out in the flat. Gets away from one, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense, but through the air, like not on the ground right now. They're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage, and right now, it's all through the air.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. The run inside. It's Ellison. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And that went nowhere fast. And 1st down is a good time to run a screen, try to catch them being a little bit aggressive and maybe thinking about a little bit of run and making people attack and run downhill. But the screen pass did not fool anybody. Nice discipline by the defense.
You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting in the ball and running.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Hauls it in. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Lofton.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Money down, man. That's what coaches talk about. One of the first things they look at on the stat sheet is how did we do on 3rd down executing, and how about this offense on this drive? 3 3rd down conversions. That's how you sustain drives. That's how you become a great offense.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
From the gun, give on the inside. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Bust through behind his pad. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Play fake Lagway. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing Lagway, using his feet to buy time. There he goes. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Now on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gonna run it. It's Turner. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, a nice 2nd effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's D.
Looking for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Got him downfield. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. Lagway wants to throw. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play, but understand that guy's a weapon. Good job by the defense seeing it, breaking on the football, getting him on the ground.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Wants to throw on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. Oh, he's got some space.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Complete out left to Wilson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Makes the grab and room to run. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I love when to see defenses and read them. Nice job. Defenses sitting back on 3rd and long, playing soft coverage. Get the ball to your playmaker and let him do the rest. Nice job seeing it. Nice job executing by this offense.
The Blue Hens go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Ellison. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Flag wave. Got a man. It's Livingston. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. And the Bears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for a man. It's Flagway. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On the option. He'll pitch it. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. His third and long. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
To the air on second down. Pulls it in. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast to come away with the pick.
Baylor Bears call their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
myself have been in Shreveport to call the Independence Bowl. What a fantastic experience, and we've had ourselves a fun first half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Checking in with the Blue Hens head coach at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. Push down for the tackle. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Big 3rd down there for the quarterback, and he knew where his best chance was at getting that first. He found the curl route, made an accurate throw, and as a result, the offense stays on the field.
They're setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Running inside, it's Ellison. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. The give on the inside. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Bears want to move quickly. Right back to the well. Good, solid tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. They get to him as he throws. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. At the 30. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bears! Extra point here will tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Well, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win. And he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Ellison. Makes it past the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Wilson open on the right side. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the move, it's Roberts. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. With the catch, it's Wilson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
The Blue Hens, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Looking for more room. The 40. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bears. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man.
The extra point is blocked. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Graves. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throwing right. A strike downfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
And the Blue Hens trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They're backed up 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
All right, I like the aggressiveness. I want to be aggressive as a play caller when I'm coming out of my own end zone, when I got a little bit of space to throw the football. And you can tell they wanted to be aggressive, wanted to take a shot. Defense was ready, locked them down, but thank goodness we still had a little space left.
Flagway from the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Flagway on the play action. Makes the catch. It's Miller. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bears are flying down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Flagway to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
They go play action with Lagway. Here's a heat. Got his man on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Lagway to the air again. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown Bears! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Delaware sideline, I can see developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Gets it out fast. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. After the incomplete pass. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. But find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.